Yes, and guys, it's been a while since we've done these kind of videos, but today we're going to be looking at some new stuff from GTA 6. So I went over to TikTok earlier this morning and came across this one. We'll watch it together, break it down, and take it from there.
5 really cool features coming to GTA 6 that you didn't know about. Number 1, our main character Lucia has friends that she's able to do activities with. Things like meet at a house, hang out, small favor, and even a welcome party. So it looks like...
So this for me is quite interesting. It kind of brings back the whole GTA 4 vibe. In GTA 4, Nico, the playable character, could go on dates. He could go bowling, go play pool, a variety, go out for food, go out for drinks, a variety of different things. In GTA 5, there wasn't really an awful lot you could do. I know you could play golf and you could play tennis and stuff, but I kind of wanted a little bit more. Obviously, you could go to the cinemas as well. It just didn't feel as like you had to call like your character's friends and sort of organize that yourself. Whereas in GTA 4, it was like the characters would ring you, and I kind of liked that spontaneous likeness of the characters just calling you up and being like, hey, let's go, you'd be in mid-mission and Roman calling you up and being like, Nico, let's go bowling, and you're like, not right now, Roman, I'm flying a helicopter for the mafia or whatever. Like, I enjoyed that. It was quite funny, added a bit more humor into the game, but all in all, it just looked really good. And this has potential to come back to be really good as well.
Looks like this feature from Grand Theft Auto 4 is going to be returning. Number 2, there's going to be an...
So as we've just said, the feature from GTA 4 is going to be returning. So I quite like that. As long as we get a lot of different options. I think it mentioned you could hang out at a friend's house and like just other little bits as well, which is nice. It's interesting.
Honor system. Unlike Red Dead Redemption 2, which was high honor, low honor, in Grand Theft Auto 6, it's going to be chaotic versus cool. So there's a lot of events in game.
That's really good. So for those of you who haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, that is, I mean, first of all, what are you doing with yourselves? Go and play that game. It is fucking incredible. I love it so much. It's actually, at the moment, it is my favourite ever game. And I'm hoping that GTA 6 will kind of come and top that off, although I'm not too sure it will. I mean, I hope it does. I really do. I love Rockstar. I think they make fantastic games. Obviously, they also make Red Dead, which is why there are some similarities and sort of features that you could do in GTA to Red Dead Redemption. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, you have like an honor system. And it's basically good or bad. So it kind of relates to how you deal with things. So in certain missions, as we've experienced in GTA as well, previous GTAs, you can choose to execute a character. You'll be placed in a scenario where you can execute a character, or you can set them free and let them go. And we saw it in Red Dead Redemption 2. The first one that comes to mind is there's a guy that spots Arthur, the playable character in Red Dead 2. He spots Arthur in town and he's like, oh, you're from Blackwater, and basically Arthur does not want to be remembered from Blackwater. His crew had this whole like heist thing that went absolute south, and yeah, they're like wanted dead or alive in Blackwater basically, so anybody recognizing them from Blackwater is like an instant no. So Arthur proceeds to chase this man down, and I forgot the character's name because I've not played the game in time. But Arthur, the playable character Arthur, chases this guy down. This guy, it's on horse in Red Dead as well. There's no cars. So this guy kind of falls off his horse, and he rolls towards the edge of a cliff, and he's hanging on. He's hanging on the edge of this cliff, and you can choose to either let him go, or you can help him up. And yeah, it's like little decisions like that just choose, obviously, good between good and bad. I'm guessing it's going to be similar in GTA as well. So it's probably stuff like just killing or running over innocent civilians and stuff is going to put you more on the chaotic side. Obviously, like the bad side in Red Dead. And on the cool side, it'll be sort of, being a little bit of a do-gooder when you're not doing missions. Anything you do in missions, obviously, doesn't really matter because you know that you're going to be a villain in some way. You are some kind of, like, criminal. You're playing GTA, Red Dead Redemption, you're an outlaw, you're a gunslinger, and whatnot. But there's little things you could do that kind of improve your karma, let's say.
that are going to be completely different whether you're a chaotic person or a cool person.
Oh,
Number
chaotic
3, it looks
or
like
cool.
meeting Jason might be optional, or at least when you see him.
So we know Rockstar love a multiple endings, a multiple choice kind of ending. We saw it in the last GTA. You could kill Michael, kill Trevor, or do the, what was it called? I can't even think of what it was called. It was something like, I think it was like suicide or something like that. Yeah, it was, yeah, 3 choices to kill Mike, kill Trevor, or save them both and go at everybody's like enemies. Trevor, it was the, I can't even remember now. So Frank had problems with the guy that had got come out of prison. Mike had got problems. Who wanted Michael dead? Genuinely can't. I cannot remember. I think it was it Devin Weston, I think, and then there was the other guy who wanted Trevor dead. I think it was like the FBI that wanted Trevor dead. So you had to kind of go against all 3, fight them all. It was like Merryweather and stuff, and yeah, there was like this massive ending. If you chose that final, by the way, only OGs chose that final option. If you killed Mike or Trevor, you can't be trusted. You can't be trusted.
Him in the story depends on if you run into him during a certain event.
So that's interesting as well. So some characters, as we saw in GTA 5, are completely unlockable from random events. Patrick McReary was one in GTA 5. He was available during a little event that had occurred where he just finished a heist, like just a robbery, and it was him and one other guy, and you have to like give them a lift and help them evade the police. Obviously you could choose to not do that, and then Patrick McReary, if you don't do that, obviously you never unlock him, but when you do complete that, Patrick becomes a option for future heists, which is good. And I liked the fact that they brought McReary back, because he was in obviously GTA 4 as well with Nico. It's one of my favourite characters in GTA 4 actually.
Reminds me of GTA 5, how we didn't meet Michael or Trevor right away. Number 4, you can be banned from establishments like the Quick Shop Supermarket or Uncle Jack's Liquor if you commit a crime at those places.
That's quite interesting then. So if you commit a crime outside like one of the shops that you can go in, I'm guessing, and buy stuff from, you can actually be banned from there. That's quite cool, I think. It kind of adds a little bit of a more sort of realistic aspect to the game, as real as GTA can be. I think that, yeah, that's quite a good feature.
Number 5, Rockstar's got a fun Easter egg for us called the Farm Monster Man. I'm not sure what this could entail, but I can only imagine it's going to be pretty creepy, kind of like our man bear pig from...
So a Farm Monster Man sounds interesting. A bit of an Easter egg.
RDR2.
We did have like a man bear pig thing in Red Dead Redemption 2. Actually, not something I encountered during my time playing Red Dead, but I've seen a lot of TikToks about it, and he looked fucking terrifying. So yeah, Farm Monster Man doesn't sound too scary on the surface, but I'm guessing, yeah, maybe is a little bit. Is definitely going to be a little bit on the weird side. I think these look really good. I'm so looking forward to GTA 6, and watching little bits of gameplay in the background is quite interesting as well. If we just mute this, so we know that, I'm guessing we're going to be able to play multiple characters again, which is great. I think I read something about a female character and then like a guy as well, and I think when it was on about multiple endings, that was on about like how you unlock the other character. I've actually completely forgotten his name already. I have the worst memory ever. But yeah, the rest of it has a very much GTA feel to it. Obviously this is going to be rough because it's not released yet. This is just going to be sort of like how the game's looking like at the minute. They'll have to do all the final touches, improve the graphics and stuff. Why does it look a little bit like GTA Vice City? It does quite a lot actually, but yeah, guessing obviously that's the kind of like where we're going for. That's going to be the setting. I do like that vibe, but yeah, just obviously this is going to be like a rough sort of copy. I think the characters look great, but yeah, some of the textures and stuff you can see are a little bit rough and need touching up. Obviously the final graphics to make it look obviously as beautiful as we've seen some GTA maps be in the past as well. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, let me know what you think. Are you guys excited for GTA 6? I really am. There's a lot of games I'm looking forward to. I don't think we're going to see GTA maybe for another year or two, but I'm looking forward to this next title. I think it should be pretty good.